has started. Don't know how we're going to start this. Who knows? I still don't know how to start these episodes. So
Welcome to the Dice Initiative.
Done. Kim did it for me. Yes, welcome back to the Dice Initiative with Kim and Jay, otherwise known as Khim and Hallyr.
No, it's Kim.
Sorry, Kim.
Thank you.
There you go. Where we left off last session.
I got this.
Oh.
When last we saw our heroes, Hallyr was unconscious on the front porch of an inn. Kim was upstairs hiding in her room.
Sad.
Okay,
Oh, there you go.
we just woke up to find some sort of collars around all our necks.
So you both woke up, so it pretty much is quite obvious at this moment that you were both drugged.
Mm-hmm.
Lorna as well was drugged during the night, and you have all kind of gathered in the hallway outside your rooms with silver collars around your throats.
Okay. Now, because I'm a gun mage,
Yep.
I obviously have an awareness of magic.
Yep.
And I have an awareness of metals and things as I make my own bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Would I recognize this to be a sort of magical properties metal? Could I feel a spell contained within them? Is that something within my gun house of skills?
I would like you to roll a detection, but instead of using your intelligence or whatever stat, please
Perception.
use your arcane, which is 4.
Okay, so 4 plus...
It is 4.
So 4 plus 2?
Yep, and remember, we didn't use it last time, but you have feat points that you can use so you can boost rolls.
I'm going to boost a roll with a feat point.
Yep.
This
And
is
give
my
her the
feat
coin.
point. Okay, so now I get 3d6 plus my 6 bonus.
Yep.
So, okay, let's do it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 18.
Okay, so you can feel some kind of magical aura surrounding the metal. You don't know what type of metal it is. You've never seen it before. Again, you can't tell if, where the clasp is, if there is even a clasp on this collar, but you can tell there is something magical about it. You can't tell what it's doing at all. Like, you don't know what the spell is or what magic is surrounding or enchanted this collar, but you know it's doing something.
I don't feel a drain on my magic. I don't feel tired or...
You do feel a slight drain.
Alright, so I relay this to Lorne and Hallyr. I say, it's not silver, I don't recognise the metal. I don't think we can take them off. I don't know what's going to happen, whether it's going to restrict us in our battles or stop me from being able to shoot magic. I just don't know.
Okay, I am going to roll something for Lorna for a second. She's looking at. She goes, "Hang on, can you come over here for a second?" She looks at it. She's going to. No, got nothing.
You don't recognise it?
No, I thought I recognized it, but no, it's not what I thought it was. Okay, what's our plan?
I think we need to find the robbers. We need to find who did this. They're our best lead at this point.
Alright, and we did, in the last episode, find a trail of blood leading from Andre's room.
Yes.
So Andre's been taken. We should see if Dominic and his wife are still alive.
Yep.
Or if they've been taken as well, or if they've fucking done this to us. Like the dirty humans they are. No offense, Lorne.
None taken.
Thank you. Alright, so you
Let's do it.
downstairs.
Okay, so searching through, you spend a good few minutes searching through the inn, you find no one. There's, the inn is abandoned. It doesn't seem there's anyone there. You can't find Andre, you can't find Dominic, nor can you find his wife.
I would like to follow the trail of liquid, which may or may not be blood.
Okay, because, you didn't roll high enough on your forensic to determine that it is blood, you think it is possibly jam. You can't tell with this, these humans in their blood. So you head towards the door, but quickly, as you walk outside from the woods beyond the inn, you hear some crashing as if someone's running through the underbrush. As someone barrels out into the open. A middle-aged man, his hair and eyes kind of wild, limbs very, very thin, looks a bit emaciated. Skin sickeningly pale. Even compared to Iosans, it's very pale. He is dressed in ripped golden robes and is barefoot. He staggers towards the inn and then collapses. You can see a silver collar that matches yours around his neck.
How close is he when he collapses? Can I run forward and catch him?
No, he's about 10 meters away, but you can head towards him rapidly.
Okay, I'll do that.
What about you,
I look into the underbrush and see if anyone's watching or following or sniping us.
Okay, and Lorna comes out as well. She sees the man and starts rushing over with you. While you
I
watch.
stay back and I look.
As you both rush over, you see this. Ominous shadows. You see like some shadows in the underbrush and they come out. 4 floating metallic machines appear, like floating Pokeballs. As large as a man's head. So like, good size. Each with 3 bars of light on its hull, like crosswise, like a Wi-Fi signal. And mechanical appendage armed with a set of savage-looking spikes. They pivot to scan the area, as if they kind of like... And upon detecting the fleeing man, they move to attack the man.
I take a shot.
I'll give you a surprise round because you were aware of them, so you get to attack first before initiative is rolled.
Brilliant.
So you'd like to cast a spell, like usual?
Yes. Alright, well, I want to yell out, Hallyr, look out! And I take a shot over his head at whatever one is closest to him.
Yeah, do you want to cast a spell first, your quick action?
I do. I want to I can make the damage worse. I can fire into melee without any sort of
Penalties?
or I can, what's the other one I can do?
Shoot more accurately.
More accurately.
So one gives you an extra dice to hit,
Yep.
one gives you an extra dice to damage, and one allows you to ignore the penalty for shooting into combat.
I'm gonna go extra damage.
Cool. Brutal shot. That's what it's called.
Brutal shot. So this was to hit.
Yep.
So I rolled 2d6. I got a 6 plus 3, which
You
is
connect.
9 plus 7, which is 16.
You 100% connect.
Cool. And then I roll 3 for damage, plus my power. Alright, so the one closest to Hallyr, I take a shot at. I try to aim right between those little Wi-Fi bars into its little eagle brain.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 19 points of damage.
Cool. You hit one right in like the little orb eye, and it explodes in a pile of shrapnel. There is 3 left. Now, please roll initiative.
So with my boost and my 15 initiative, I have a total of 20.
Wow.
So sorry.
Do you need to go to a course or something to learn how to roll better?
I'm surprised you've never noticed how bad I can roll dice.
Well, to be fair, whenever you played against me,
Yeah, well,
you
that's
have
true.
rolled quite well.
Do you need like a dice exorcism? Like, what is this?
Do you need to get like a cup of water to like float the dice to make sure they're balanced correctly?
Maybe it's the dice's fault.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's the dice.
So Hallyr rolled a 20. What about good old Kim?
Kim.
No, sorry, Kim.
Kim.
21, 22. Kim rolled 22.
Kim rolled a 22.
For Kim.
For Kim. Kim rolled 22 for Kim.
There we go.
This is my favourite thing in the world.
Lorna rolls a nice 19.
Oh, well, at least you used up your epic fail now.
well.
Before battle started.
Combat has begun, and also while this is all happening, you've noticed that this man in the robes, like very heavy, like he's bleeding out of the moment.
Fuck, alright.
So you'd be aware of this as like a medicine person. So you are a medicine person. That is what that is the official name, medicine person.
Do I recognize that it's blood?
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
also covered in jam. Jam.
Yes, you do.
This man has jam bleeding out of him.
Do humans have jam in them?
I think humans have jam and not blood. I think that's how it works, right?
Okay, so
Why is it so sticky all the time?
So sticky.
Kim, you up again?
Alright, so I plant my feet and I take aim using my scope. And then I see the man on the ground, he's bleeding out, and I say, Hallyr, I've got this, help the man. And then I aim my gun, my pistol, at the other black floating orb thing.
Yeah, silver
Floating orb?
Yes.
I don't think I recognize it, do I?
No.
Okay. Well, I put a few facts together based on the floating orbs and the man on the ground, and I say, whoever the fuck is watching this, come out and fight us in person. And then I shoot my bullet.
So you roll. Would you like to cast brutal shot again? Brutal shot.
Yes,
Cool.
I would like to do that, please.
Oh,
no, that's the damage one?
Yes.
Okay.
So remember to add +2 to this roll.
Thank you for my scope. Oh god. Okay, so 5 plus 7 is 12 plus 2 is 14 to hit.
You hit.
Cool, 14 to hit, and then my damage is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21 points of damage.
The second floating orb explodes
Alright.
in another hail of shrapnel. Like you've taken out 2 with two incredibly precise shots that Hallyr is quite impressed with, having not hit anything yet.
Correct. Nor will I hit anything this combat because I'm going to follow your orders. when it is my turn.
Yes. Okay, so it
Can I
is.
just ask, do I have to reload at some point?
Yes. You have a major pistol. I think it has 6 shots. Was it 6 rounds?
Okay,
But also, you have a quick reload, so you can do that as a quick action.
okay, and I get an action and a quick
Yes.
action each round. Do quick actions, are they good for anything else?
Spells.
Oh, it's when I cast a spell, it's a quick action.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So you probably need to reload next round. Yeah. So it is now. There's 2 more of these floating orbs left. One of them now, pretty much ignoring everyone else, takes a shot at the person on the ground. Hits
Shit.
and pierces him, and you hear the man scream out as well. He's still not unconscious or anything, but he's closer to death now.
Jesus.
It is Halyr's turn.
Alright, I run towards him and I'm gonna try and wrap up whatever's bleeding.
Okay, so you want to make a medicine skill roll?
Medicine. I'm going to boost that.
Yep.
I can boost that.
Oh, actually, and
Or is
for
it-
taking out 2 guys, you get your feet point back.
Alright!
Yeah, stacking up them foots.
So I can use the feat even though we're in combat for a
Yeah, because
non-combat
it's a
thing?
non-combat roll. It's a medicine roll.
Cool. So my medicine skill is 7. And I rolled a woohoo!
Yeah,
a 12,
boy.
so 19.
19. Okay, you have stabilized him. He is no longer bleeding out. You have stabilized him.
Excellent.
Okay, so it is now the other orb's turn. Sees that you have there's 4 orbs. You've killed 2. Another orb is shot. There's 1 orb left. He takes a shot at you.
Makes sense.
Having healed their
target.
quarry. So that is a 14.
Defense 14.
It connects.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
And it does a point of damage to.
Oh, it just does damage.
Oh my goodness. 1 point of damage to your 3. So you
Alright.
fill in that little circle. Cool.
Done.
And now because you got hurt, as you feel the spike penetrate your body, you hear you see Lorna see this and almost get a burst of speed out of it and get in front of you from that. And speaking of Lorna, it is now her go.
Nice.
She pulls out her Caspian battle blade, holding it with 2 hands, and charges at the final elimination servitor that hit you.
Elimination servitor.
Oh, I just said what it was. Oops.
I don't know what that means, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
She connects, and this is gonna hurt. The Caspian battle blade comes flying down and absolutely cleaves it in twain once more. It is now a bucket of bolts. That blade goes straight through it as if it was butter.
Yeah, buddy.
And it just kind of floats in the air, and then the 2 sides kind of slide off of each other.
Classic.
Yeah, and
Classic.
then fall to the ground. And it goes pss, pss. Combat's over.
And then from a nearby building you hear, she cut that servitor in twain.
There wasn't a 4th one that we haven't.
That was the
attacked
4th
yet?
one.
That was the 3rd one. You killed 3.
Oh wait, no, there's one more,
I've
yes.
only killed 2.
You are correct, I have miscalculated.
Sorry, guys.
So there's 1 left, and it is its turn now, but it is in combat with good old Lorna, so it turns to fire at her. It hits her and does 1 point of damage to her. It seems to pierce through her heavy plate armor. And does 1 point to her. And now it flicks back around to Kim. It's your turn.
Alright, and is my Brutal Force still active, or is it just cast each?
No, you have to cast it again, but this time you need to reload first. So it's basically reload or cast a spell.
Do I have to reload? Because I have 6 rounds of
Oh, you
ammo.
have 6 rounds? Okay, no, then you can
Did you
cast a
say
spell.
you said I had 6 rounds of ammo? Is
Yes,
that
because
correct?
you have. I'll double check this afterwards, but we'll say now it's one of those revolvers.
Smith and Wesson.
Yeah.
I've shot one of those. They're pretty fun.
Oh.
When I was living up North Queensland, it's all we do for fun. Sorry, Queensland listeners.
So you can cast a spell.
Alright, so I cast Brutal Force on my bullets, and I once again take a shot. I take a firm stance, I aim, doing the scope.
Oh, don't forget, it's in combat now, so you might want to choose the Black Penny, which is the
Oh,
ignore
yeah.
combat.
Otherwise, you
So-
take a -4 on
Yes.
to hit.
Okay, cool. So, Black Penny, which is to shoot the
Into
enemy,
combat.
not my friend.
Yeah.
So I do not get a bonus to damage. That's
No.
alright. So, Black Penny, I still take an aim, take my stance, get my +2 for my scope. Thank you, scope. So it is 8, 9, 10, 17 to hit.
You most definitely hit.
Cool. Hit the right thing.
Yes.
Um,
I think, yeah, you would have hit that even if you took the shooting into combat penalty.
Don't
Yeah.
tell her that.
but like, I'm the kind of person where I'm
It's
not
risky.
going to risk shooting an ally.
Seems fair.
Yeah, I'm that kind of elf, you know what it is. Alright, damage-wise, 17 points of damage.
Okay, the bullet flies through the flying orb. You see some like mechanical bits go flying, but it seems to still be floating. So it is still alive.
It's a more heavy one, alright.
No, it's just
You just
every
didn't
other
know
battle
that.
roll you've done has just been huge. I mean, Lorna charges in and rolls 4 dice.
It's why
For
girls
damage.
like me, they love my huge battle bonus.
Oh yeah. Okay,
So
so
big.
it is now Halyr's.
Alright, I stand up and draw my sword.
Your sword.
And I'm going to hit the bad guys with the
You
sword.
can charge in.
Yes.
All right.
Get him.
Roll a charge attack, please.
Charge attack. Okay, let's just roll it, see what happens. Woo! So that is map 6, 14.
You connect.
Yes.
It's actually a 16.
You still connect.
Excellent. So is a charge boosted or is
Yep,
it not
boosted.
boosted? Okay. So it's P and S 7. So that would be an 11.
Your sword bounces off the metallic hull, unable to pierce through this shiny metal. It is now Lorna's turn. Lorna kind of giggles at the sword bouncing off and takes a swing herself.
Wait, I am skilled. I will take a second swing.
No, okay, you take a second swing.
That's 11.
You miss.
Excellent.
So as your blade bounces off the metallic hull, you try to take another swing, but because of the bounce, you're kind of like off center a bit, and you miss the second one. It is floating in midair. You can't really tell where it's going to go, so it's kind of a bit hard.
As a soldier, I am an excellent medic.
Oh yeah, I mean you rolled really well for that medicine. Lorna now grasps her blade in hand and takes a swing, connecting heavily with the last floating orb, and again drives that into the ground, piercing it, and the light goes off.
Before the light goes dull, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this, but can I say, we're coming for you next?
Yeah, sure you can.
We're coming for you next!
There is no response.
It was for the people watching through their eyes,
Yes.
which I'm assuming is what these fucking things are.
They would have to.
They would have to be.
Okay, so combat is over. And let's move on. Where am I up to?
Alright, is Hallyr, is that man alright? Is he going to make it?
I believe so. He seems to be stable. But I
Alright.
think we should get him inside.
He's like coughing a bit, but he's like, thank you so much for saving me. I just got out of my life.
Got out of where? Where are you from? Where have you come from?
My name is how do I say this? Kasparovic. That's it, Kasparovic.
Kasparovic.
I am the used to be the leader of a small how would I put this? I was the old Optifex of a small Cyrus cult here, the Temple of Essence. I don't know if you've heard of me, but I used to be in charge until they took over.
Who's they?
They're the same people that put this, and I can see that they put it on you as well, these on our neck. The leader is called Makar Ayakov, and he's been gathering people in my old what are they called? Temple, yeah, that's it. My old temple, and just keeping them there for some nefarious purpose. These collars, they slowly sap your soul,
Whoa.
and is keeping them trapped in some kind of machine. I don't know what. The rest of a lot of my followers, especially my second, have gone over to Makar Ayakov's side with the promise of being put into their metallic bodies. Like, we've been shunned by the other Cyrus societies, but we want to join with Cyrus, but now we can't. And he has promised that we can. I can take you there. Like, he is the one that's been taking people from Volkovaar. I'm aware of this.
Sorry, so your people have joined him so your metallic bodies can live forever? Did I hear that properly?
It's they're a cult of Cyrus, so they're
Yes.
all about the machine god.
Yes.
And they to get closer to the machine god, the ultimate goal was to put their souls into effectively metallic bodies. So they're still alive, but they can live eternally within the great machine, which is Cyrus. This was a fringe cult that wasn't really connected to the main version, and so they didn't have the technology to really be able to do this, but it is the ultimate goal, and Makar came along and basically promised that he would be able to fulfill their dreams of becoming, of joining Cyrus if they helped him. Some joined, some didn't. The ones that didn't join have, effectively their souls have been ripped out of them, he informs you, and, taken into this machine, while, and some others, like his old second in command, has been transferred to a metallic body.
Okay, so some people have had the metallic bodies as
Yes,
promised.
he's done it to one person so far, he's second.
But otherwise, they're just harvesting souls.
Yes.
This is what I was searching for.
We need to go.
Alright, they've got Andre. And maybe Dominic and his wife. Potentially. These
Maybe.
drones, can they see us with these drones? Can they see what the drones see?
No, they were just programmed to come after me. They can't, Makar can't see through them. They're literally just there to defend and fight back and capture people.
And they can find us with these neck pieces.
Yes, they can.
Who put these on us, and then why did they leave us behind?
I believe it was the owner of the inn. He's been working with Makar for my ears. Again, for the promise of being converted into, the metallic bodies. He swayed them with his heretical untruths, with the promise of transfiguration.
Where do we find them?
I can take you to them. He struggles to stand up. You can tell he's very, very weak, from the parasitic converters around your neck. That it's been on him for a while, hence the really, really pale and weakened state he is in. He's like, I can help you, and then he just falls into a coughing fit. It's in the forest. If you can help me walk, I can take you to the entrance.
I've got a surgical kit and a medicine skill. Can I try to...
Nothing you'd be able to do would be able to fix what's wrong with him. It's all in regards that he's half his soul is literally gone.
Yep, gotcha.
It's in the machine.
Alright.
Alright.
So we just have to go and try to
Yep.
destroy them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We'll take him with us.
Kasparikov believes that other people have already been taken, and when he tried to warn the people of Volkovaar, Iakov sent these elimination servitors to kill him.
Okay.
The innkeeper Dominic was an ally of the temple, and Kasparikov was going to seek refuge with him, but he wasn't aware that Dominic was actually in league with Makar.
Okay. Makes sense.
So yeah, that's how the inn has always been protected, because there's been a cult of Cyrus recently, but it wasn't an evil one. It was just them worshipping their god. But now that Makar has come and converted them to his way of thinking, it's become a lot more, for the lack of a lot more dark.
So the bandits were a real red herring. They had nothing to do with this.
Well, not necessarily. They
No.
could have been.
Kasparikov mentioned, I believe it's how they find new people on the road. The robbery is actually fake. It's to test how strong the people are, and if they are strong enough, they will be taken to my old temple to have their soul ripped from their body for whatever nefarious purpose Makar needs.
Lorne, they were testing you. They want your soul.
Oh, Lauren's been quiet for this entire time thinking, and she's she doesn't really she's gone from a very kind of the jovial thing to very, very, very serious. And she goes, "Okay, show me. Let's go." And she literally just kind of picks him up on under her arm, safely, quite easily, and she turns "You coming?"
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off.
Yep.
No humans are getting my soul.
Yep.
Let's do it.
These people are being kept from Mori's embrace. I am going to fix that.
Alright. As we walk, I reload my gun, my pistol. Is there anything we can take from the bodies of the
No,
fallen
it's just
drones?
it's machinery that you don't understand.
As I walk past, I stomp
incredibly
on them.
advanced. Sorry?
As I walk past, I stomp on them. I
Okay.
crunch them beneath my heels.
Okay, fine. It's
Roll 2d6. You successfully stomp on.
You stomp real well.
I stomp at about a 9.
Okay. On your way, like as you're walking through the forest, with Lorna carrying Kasparikov, about halfway through, all three of you kind of just like halt and go through a coughing fit as you feel like a little bit weakened. And yeah, Kasparikov mentions that's the collars taking effect. So it's not a fast thing. It takes time. But, you know, the quicker we get there, the quicker we can get them off.
We're not going to die straight away, but we need to act pretty quickly.
There's a limited amount of time.
Yep.
Is it going to get worse the closer we get to the source?
No.
As we're moving, can I be looking around for anyone in the trees?
Yep.
Watching
Roll
us?
a perception check.
Alright.
Yep.
Do you want to have a look at that? Oh god.
That's a 10 total.
God, 7.
Okay, so you don't notice anything.
Yeah, who's bad now?
Lorna doesn't notice anything at all. Eventually, you are led to quite a well-hidden set of metal doors into the ground that you all just kind of open up and you descend into the Temple of Essence.
Cool. Kasparovic, there's no other entrances. This is the only one.
This is the closest one. This is the way I came out. So as you descend, the empty corridor you stand in is polished, dimly lit, and shows signs on both sides of recent construction, as if new walls have been erected. As you walk down, Kasparikov shudders. Like they're closing off the engineers' quarters. And where are the guards? Ayakov is killing my followers, my temple. Like, he's very passionate about this. Like, he's still very devoted to Cyrus. He just believes that his people have been converted, twisted away from the true teachings. Mm-hmm. And you do notice this as you walk down. There are guard posts, there's bedrooms, all empty. It's just like
deserted.
Very, very echoey silence. Very odd.
Creepy.
Very creepy.
So Kasparikov, are you well enough for this? Do you want to wait in one of these rooms while we go on?
I will see this through. These are my people. Okay. He directs you ahead, past dead-end corridors, past walled-off chambers. All the while, you start picking up on a low thrumming sound that begins to grow from somewhere below. The corridors twist and turn as it slopes downwards, but there's no sign of any life. Until at last you see a light at the end of the corridor, and the sound of desperate, pleading voices reaching of you. People, begging to be let go, they have loved ones, help, the whole shebang of people who are trapped.
Just the usual.
Has there been, because Andre is bleeding pretty badly, has there been any blood trails along the way we've seen?
Yes, you've seen a few. Okay.
Can I use my forensic science to see if I recognise this Andre's blood?
Go ahead, roll a forensic science check on some of the blood that you find on the ground along the way.
Because I don't really know what forensic science is other than what I've seen on bones.
You take the blood to a lab, and then after 2 weeks, you have a result.
It's just finding out if this blood is human, if it's not, what kind of wound, so what kind of weapon inflicted a certain type of wound, those kind of things.
So I can look at bones and blood, essentially, and corpses and stuff, and try to figure things out.
And tell, okay, because of this wound here, they were obviously stabbed with a 12-inch dagger and all that kind of things.
Because I've got medicine as well, so that will probably be a good duality between those. Alright, 7 plus 6 is 13.
Cool, you can tell it is definitely human blood. That's all you can tell.
Okay. It's human, could be Andres, could not be.
Cool.
Do you need to try to sneak up? Are they gonna...
I think maybe I should take point and try to sneak up. If we're starting to hear the thrumming now, I can sneak ahead of everyone in the corridor.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll take the tail of it, and I'll keep my gun ready. And I guess, Lorne, you have to go second, I imagine, because you've got Kasparikov on your shoulder. So.
Easy. I'll be close enough that if you are spotted, I can rush up to help you and cover you.
I'll guard the rear.
Please, so you're going to sneak up to the entrance of...
Yep.
Cool. Can you please roll me a sneak skill? Remember, you can boost this with your beat points.
That is happening. Can't imagine why. So my sneak is actually 6, so 10, 16.
Okay, so you successfully sneak up to the entrance.
I succeeded in a roll! Yes! Thank you, I'll be here.
Hallyr is useful! So you are able to sneak up to the entrance of what is... that you can see is actually a really, a giant, quite a big cavern. With metallic walls all around. There are 4 guards posted in front of you. and across the way, on the other side of the room, you can see 2 more. And in the middle of the room, there is a gigantic machine with like kind of like a glass tube in the middle, and you can see like stuff swirling in it that you can only just assume is souls. Soul stuff.
Soul stuff.
In the middle, so there is like an outer rim of just walkway, and then there is a drop off into like darkness, and then there is a platform in the middle with one walkway going towards it, and in the middle is that is where the machine is, and on that walkway you can see 2 figures. One of them is it looks like a walking statue made of metal. Very like it's a womanly body walking there holding a gigantic polearm, just almost like standing very rigidly, like kind of just looking back and forth. And next to her you can see who you can only assume is Makar Ayakov, the person in charge of the operations working on the machine, typing in whatever he is doing to the machine. He's tall, he's thin, he's seemingly unarmed, and dressed as if for travel. So it seems like he's getting ready to travel somewhere to leave. He's clean shaven with like very like hawk-like face and slick blonde hair, very kind of like he's upper classy kind of guy, very hoity-toity. And so that's what you see. So 4 guards in front of you that haven't noticed you yet. 2 guards on the other end. 1 steel woman. And 1 Makar Ayakov.
Still woman. Where are you guys? How
Probably a
far
little
away?
far behind you if you've snuck up.
Yeah.
And we don't know any of this yet, so I'm still waiting.
Yeah, so I would probably try to sneak back and let you guys know what we're in for.
Yeah.
This is
Also,
gonna
I forgot to mention that around the side of, I'm going to say the left side of the walkway are steel cages where you can see people that are basically like you sitting in there trapped. Of the dozen cages, there's a full dozen, 6 of them are full. People from the village of Volkovaar and the prefect of the temple, Edic, who used to be the other head of the temple. And also one of Karakov's followers that refused to go along with Makar's plan. He is also trapped in one of the cages. Among them is also a dark-haired, blue-eyed teenager girl, the Pisa you all recognize as Andre's niece.
Do you see Andre in the cages?
Do I see Andre in the cages?
Yes, you do.
I was going to roll
He is
some dice.
unconscious.
Excellent. Okay. He's one of the unconscious
Yeah.
ones.
Can you make a perception check? Hold on. I want to find out how much it is first. Okay.
Can I
perception check.
boost his roll by spending one of my feat points?
No, because you're not there, so you can't see. This is before he comes back.
I think I'm going to hold on to that. I'll just
Sure.
roll it because I roll so good.
Hey!
15.
Perfect. Okay, so you see across the way one of the guards holding a very familiar pistol.
Very familiar. Oh,
Andre's pistol.
Andre's pistol. Yep.
Foreshadowing.
That's one. That's one of the ones across the way.
Yep, on the other side of the
On
room.
the other side. Okay. How far away is that?
It's within gunshot. But they're wearing like, full armor kind of thing.
Yeah, but everybody's around.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have 4 people in front of you, nothing on the edges except for the people in cages.
Yep.
And then 2 on the other. There's only 2 entrances to this area, the one where you are and the one on the opposite side.
Okay.
And both of those have guards. 2 on the other side, 4 on yours, and the giant metal woman in the middle, along with Makar Ayakov.
Okay. I want to sneak back towards the entrance to let everybody know what I'm doing, but still have range in my crossbow. So
Perfectly good. So
Do I need to roll
you head
another
back there.
sneak?
You don't need to roll because you're still
Still
just
sneaky.
roll sneaky sneak.
okay. Info dump. All that shit just
Boom! Info dumped onto Khim and the rest of the followers.
It's Kim.
Oh, sorry, Khim.
Thank you.
Kim.
All right. What if I take a couple of pot shots at the machine first up and see if I can get the machine out of action to stop the souls from being sucked out while we're fighting?
Yep.
I say to Lorna.
Yep.
And to Helen.
It seems like a good way. What I do know about machines like this having to work with these kinds of otherworldly thing.
Mm.
When destroyed, any souls will try and find their way back to their original bodies.
Okay. I am so
And
angry.
the quicker we can destroy that machine, the quicker we can hopefully get these neck pieces to stop what they're doing.
Got you.
Yeah.
Like, I look enraged. I'm so angry at the idea of soul magic being used and souls being taken. Like, I am just in a rage and I am ready to fuck shit up.
So those guards were armored, weren't they?
Yes, they seem slightly more heavily armored than the bandits that you faced previous episode.
Ah,
Were any of
Ones
them
that I
the
could not get.
bandits?
You can't tell with the helmets on.
Okay, cool.
okay. So they're all pretty heavily armored. So I think we need to go in with a coordinated attack. I think we're going to need to maybe you can take care of the one on the left. Lorna can charge in there with her swords,
Oh yes.
and I will. I'll target the one on the right. If you want to take the left,
Is this in the front entrance or the back entrance?
the front entrance.
Because they've got 4 in front.
Yeah,
four
the 4
in
on
front,
your side,
2
2
in
on the
back.
other side. But there's no way for the other 2 to get to this side other than running around. There's only 2 entrances.
Yeah, and then the metal lady and
Maka.
Maka are below on a sort of
Yeah.
crosswork.
So we've got
Well, not
8.
below, they're on the same level. It's just it's like a walkway going out into the center of the cavern
Yeah.
with a
Okay.
machine in the middle.
So they're in the middle.
We've got 8 enemies in total then.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I shoot the machine first or the enemies first? Because I was thinking machine first, but I don't know how much. Like, a bullet would surely destroy a machine pretty quickly.
It seems to be a solid machine. It could possibly. You don't know.
I think we run the risk of getting overwhelmed if we let 8 people run around. So I think we need to take them out as quickly as possible.
Alright, done.
And Lorna perks up. If a bullet doesn't stop it, I'm sure my sword will.
Goddamn right I will.
Okay.
Let's
Yep.
do it.
Cool.
Okay, so you're going to try
I'll
to sneak
play.
up, or you're going to charge in?
I can sneak up and get a pot shot off
I
first.
think we try to sneak. Try to stay in cover. Are there any boxes and shit?
No, it's quite open.
God damn it. Okay.
No
Yeah.
cover, that's
All
fine.
right.
We sneak up to the main
Okay,
thoroughfare.
can you both please roll me a sneak?
Another sneaky. 12.
12.
Oh wow, both rolled 12. Cool. As you go up, you seemingly are unnoticed until pretty much just before you go out into the chamber. Behind you, who Kasparkov, who's also been following you, falls down to another coughing fit.
Oh, Kasparkov ruining it for
I know,
everyone.
alerting everyone pretty much.
Okay.
The coughing fit seems to go on for a longer time, and then eventually he stops coughing and stops breathing entirely. And you see him kind of clasping at his chest, and then he's dead.
Dead or just currently not breathing? Because we can fix that.
He's dead. It looks like the machine just took the last little remnants of his soul.
Okay.
So his soul is part of the soul stuff in the machine, which I'm going to call the soul machine.
The soul machine.
Wow.
Yeah, soul original.
Super creative.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Baby, this is
All right.
my soul machine.
and the combat music. If this was a video game, the combat music would be very soul, very funky.
I like it.
I don't know if that works for a boss battle, but
Funky Barry White playing in the back.
yeah, exactly.
Our first funked boss battle.
Funkadelic.
I'm ready for it.
Right.
Okay, well, if I can take a shot, I will. If I can't, then I guess
We
it
can
is.
do
Yeah, before this, Maka Arkov notices you, all the guards kind of notice you, but instead of saying anything, Maka just kind of quickly goes back to the machine and starts punching in stuff in the control station
Alright, we're gonna
and pulling out little bits of little circular jars, effectively.
If I shoot the keyboard,
the
we
keyboard.
can't type any more things here.
As he starts pulling out this, he yells at you guys and everyone here. You were chosen heroes, souls that you should have been honored to sacrifice so they could live forever in Vladislim Abrosin. Now he will live forever and you will die. And across from you, the person wielding what you can only suggest is Andre's pistol, pulls off his helmet to reveal Dominic, the innkeeper.
Hey!
His eyes are crazed, his features dripping sweat. He levels a pistol at you because he seems to think you're the most dangerous. Thanks for saving me, because she's killed people.
That makes no sense.
And he's like, thanks for saving me, before firing off a shot that misses. It's like a 65.
It's a heavy gun. It's
Which
a heavy
for
gun.
humans,
Yeah.
65 is super old.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Not for us.
Sorry, older viewers.
Understandably, you can understand.
Yeah.
Why he's kind of joined with Maka being advanced age. This will kind of give him some form of immortality.
Yep.
Okay, so can we all please roll for initiative?
Initiative. 22.
21.
No.
Oh wait, I get an extra roll for initiative, don't I? Because I get
Extra,
boosted. 23.
So,
I'm so
Hallyr,
So close.
You just
Hallyr, you
pepper
rolled
everything.
what?
21. 22.
22.
I'm not better. I just think I have
Yeah.
23. I think just all the things that I've chosen just happen to work really well together.
Hmm.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
It's just the character choices.
Let's see, what does Lorna roll? How accurate? Okay, so starting up the combat, of course, as per usual, Khim goes first.
Alright, I plant my feet. I take aim. I look through the scope to the one on the leftmost of our 4 frontal enemies. They are wearing armor.
Yes, they are.
Alright, and I take a shot.
You're going to aim.
Yes, I did. I took my stance and I
Perfectly.
aimed. Look through my scope, down the barrel of the gun, down
Yeah.
the barrel of the pistol.
Oh yeah, you're going to cast a spell of any kind?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Brutal Shot.
Sounds good.
So, put 1 fatigue on. Also, I remember I reloaded on the way over, so...
Yeah, 100%,
six
that's
around
fine. You have the ability to draw and reload at the same time because of the Bandolier.
there. Brilliant. Okay, so 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 2 is 11, plus 7 is 18 to hit.
You 100% connected with that guard.
Alright, and then I've got my extra shot, extra thing for brutal damage. So damage-wise, 4, 6, 8, 9, 19 points of damage on that shot.
Alright, so you catch the guard in the shoulder, spinning him around, but he's still standing, but he seems to be bleeding incredibly heavily.
So is he wearing armor?
They're all wearing
The
armor.
bullets penetrate the armor?
Yeah, it is a bullet.
I
But
didn't know what kind of armor it was. so...
He's still standing, but he's taken a shot. He's very heavily wounded.
Alright.
Yep. The guard next to him spins around.
Can I also yell, "You're next, fuckers"?
100%, go ahead.
You're next, fuckers!
Badass.
They don't respond, they just turn around to face you. So,
Okay.
one of the guards next to the one you just shot turns around and goes to move into combat with Lorna, since she is at the head. I'm guessing Lorna's at the head.
Yeah,
So
she would be.
Yeah, you two, and where are you
She's
standing?
taking. Is it like what? How wide is it? Is it wide enough
It's
for
about a
us all to
4-person
stand?
width.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
so
behind you guys.
yeah, I'll be like off to the side of Lorna. So when we entered, she would have been slightly in front of us, like a
Sounds good. So, yeah,
V formation.
she's holding the front. All right,
And
cool. So you-
Kasperakov's body is behind me.
yeah, 100%. Okay, so he takes a swing at Lorna, connects with Lorna, and that
Doesn't
is
Not for Lorna.
Not for Lorna.
doing some maths here. Cool. She takes a bit of damage as it cleaves into her shoulder,
Lorna, no!
Lorna!
but she's able to shift out of the way just in time to avoid a lot of the damage.
Sword bang!
Takes a ton of damage, but she is mad. Hallyr, it's
Yes!
your turn.
At 22. Jeez. So I shoot the one on the right, on the furthest right that we have.
Alright, so, yep.
Is Rat 5. Epic
Oh my
fail!
No!
Double ones. I'm going to give you a feat point for that.
Alright.
For those listening, Jay's dice have, instead of ones, have the word epic and fail written on them. So he just literally rolled an epic fail. But Jay,
so good at this game.
Hallyr is skilled.
He is skilled, so he will reload his crossbow using his crossbowman ability and fire again. At Rat 5, rolling a 9 total.
And that shot goes wide. I think he's feeling a bit shaken from the death, or like the way that Kasparov's died.
I would like to spend a feat
Yeah,
to re-roll a failed roll. Can I do that?
100%.
Excellent. You can have that back.
Okay,
And I'm going to roll. There we go. 8 and 5. 13.
hits.
Alright. It's power 12. 15.
15. Okay. You see the bolt pierce through the armor and like push the guard back, but he doesn't seem too damaged by it. You did pierce the armor and do a bit of damage, but
I'm
not
shocked.
too much.
I'm shocked.
My best friend just died.
Okay, so that one that you just shot turns around and shoots back at you,
Rude.
wielding the pistol.
Wielding a pistol.
Oh, he hits. He rolled a good old 14.
14 is my defense.
Man, these guys are really, really good. What's your armor?
11.
11, so take 4 damage to your 6. But remember, don't forget feat points.
Oh, yeah. I will take 2 damage to my 6.
So use a heroic dodge to move away from the full impact of the rifle, of the pistol, reducing the amount of damage down to 2.
Excellent.
Okay, and seeing that you got hit by a bullet, Lorna gets that little boost of energy once more.
I think she likes you.
I think she does.
She's just very protective.
Of me.
Of you.
Of me in particular.
Yeah.
Since I'm the one who gets hurt.
This could be a cute little
And I
love
don't
story.
actually do anything.
Speaking of Lorna, she now goes to engage all. So the guard that shot you, the guard that's engaging her, so she's engaging 2 of them, and takes a swing at the one that charged at her first. She connects. Let me do the maths there. Yes, she does. Just connects. She didn't have time. She's holding the Caspian blade two-handed, swings down. This is, yep. And you're gonna be really impressed with Lorna right now. She cuts this man in half,
Whoa.
sideways.
Sideways.
So the top half falls from
It
the
just like
body.
sloughs off.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, boom. And he's gone. And then using the momentum of her sideways swing, brings her sword around and attacks the one next to her.
Whoa.
Yes.
And she connects heartily with that guy. And again, the same issue. After the blade swings around her head, she brings it down crossways on the second guard, cutting deep into his shoulder blade and down into his chest for ripping the blade out with a spurt of blood, and that one drops.
Excellent.
And she just, come on!
We need more Lorna.
Okay, so that is... Jeez. Okay, so you're dead. You're dead.
The other one's very heavily wounded.
Yes. We got one, now we have one lightly wounded, one heavily wounded, and 2 coming around the corner. So the 2 guards from the other side of
they've moved
the
around.
one being Dominic, the other being random NPC number 3, run around the edges of the chasm and drawing a pistol. Andre aiming the pistol at Lorna now, who she sees as the
Andre
biggest
doesn't
threat.
aim it.
Sorry, Dominic.
Dominic does.
Dominic
Andre's
aims-
unconscious in a cage. How dare you besmirch his good name?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Someone's feeling very protective.
Yeah, it's Lorna.
It's Lorna.
Over Helena.
And so he takes a shot at Lorna, which that will hit her. Will it do any damage though? I think his pistol is actually a bit. No, it's not. Literally just kind of hits the shoulder of Lorna's like full plate and just bounces off. Ping! You hear a ping. Second one takes a shot at you, who's also close to the entrance of the cavern. But the shot goes wide, missing you quite by a wide range. Just
I don't even have to do anything fancy.
No, you just kind
can't
of
hit
look at him and laugh, and then you realise that, oh wait, you did that as well.
me. Wait a minute. Come on.
Okay, and now it spins back around to Kim.
Okay, so I take a few steps forward if required to make sure that I am in range to shoot at the machine.
Mm-hmm.
And I take a stance, I aim through my scope, and I take a shot at the keyboard of the machine that Maka is typing away on.
Yep.
If I shoot his fingers, great.
Cool.
If I don't, that's also great.
100%.
Alright, so, true hit. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 7 is 15.
Cool. Okay, so as you take, you aim up the shot perfectly, take the fire. It looks to be going exactly where you want until the giant steel woman moves with almost rapid speed in and blocks the shot, taking the shot that was meant for Ayakov and the machine to herself.
Can I? Okay, sorry, you go.
Roll damage.
Oh, okay, cool. I hit. Amazing. I was going to re-roll to fail.
No, well,
but
She jumps in the way.
She jumped in the way of the bullet.
super good. All right. Oh, I should have cast a spell before I did that.
I would
right?
say you cast brutal damage.
That's my favourite spell so far.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna always cast brutal damage.
We assume that's the case.
It's just my thing, brutally damaging people.
Hitting them.
Oh god, why? Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 10, 18 points of damage to Iron Woman.
Okay, so the bullet seems to catch her kind of in the shoulder, and she kind of spins around, and then just turns back around and looks directly at you, and she looks pretty much unfazed. Like you can see, like a kind of like the bullet's like embedded in her shoulder, but apart from that, it seems to be just kind of like a minor flesh wound, if you will.
I do the.
Made of metal.
She's made of metal. Bullets can't hurt her.
So they're just like, it's lodged in her
Well, it's not that bullets.
pseudo-flesh.
Yeah, it's not that bullets can't hurt her. It's just that she's very heavily armored, hence being made of fully metal.
I do the chin lift at her.
So,
Yeah.
And so, and she levels her gigantic pole arm and points it at you before kind of taking a few steps forward, like over the. So she's on the ramp,
uh-oh.
heading from the center console to the outer ring.
You made her angry.
She has to come through her guards to get to us, so. Which I don't think would be a problem for her.
No.
Yeah, she's very loyal. Okay, so now it is up to guard number 2, who's still alive, and I believe he is the one that.
Isn't that the one that Dana?
No. Oh, I know. Yeah, he's one of the ones that died to Lorna. So
Lorna.
it was actually one of the other ones comes in and charges at you.
Look, you being
I dodged
Hallyr.
heroically.
Yep, it's all right. Charges at you. Takes a swing. Fucking hell. Rolls a 10 plus a mat of 6 is a 16.
That'll hit,
That's a
yeah.
hit. It's a
Easy hit.
16. Didn't get far enough to hit the charge bonus. It's all fighting close combat. Fuck. Armor is 11, right?
My armor is 11.
Cool. Okay, you take a total of 6 damage
What?
to your
This is gonna hurt.
4.
To a 4.
Remember, hang on, don't forget your feet points.
I have to spend the last feat point to take, what is it, 3 now?
3 now. 3
3
to
to
4.
the 4.
Oh my god, no.
Okay, so my agility is crippled. I get -2 to attack rolls. Like that matters.
Remember,
no.
you can use your medicine skill to patch yourself up in combat,
Okay,
which will allow you to regain like 1 point per.
I probably should have done that before we got into combat because I still had that point from the last combat we had.
Oh, that would have been gone.
That would have been gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have 1.
I have 1 point into 3 then.
Okay, cool. Perfect. It is now guard number 2 who runs into charge at Lorna.
He's the
because she
real
is in
hurt
the
one.
Yes, guard number 2 is the one that is very, very hurt.
Yeah,
Very, very.
full of bullets.
He hits Lorna because she's not that hard to hit. She's a big target. Although the question is, can he actually damage her?
Did you just call her fat?
No, she's
Yeah.
like 6'4" in full plate armor.
Dude, super rude. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Seriously.
Why do you hate women so much, Ben?
Can't believe you went there. Why did you go there?
I'm allowed to.
Well, that was a double 6.
Oh shit, Lorna's gonna die.
That's what you get for making fun of the GM.
Oh my
Yeah, that's what you
God.
get. It's my favorite character.
Sorry, Lorna, that one's on me.
Yeah, so she takes. She's armor 16, dice off 6. She takes 6 damage
Oh.
to her 2.
Whoa.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But
that all of
unlike good old Hallyr over there, she has not had any of her systems crippled.
Okay.
She's still in full working order, just quite a bit bloodied, and I don't know if someone could be more pissed, but she is.
Yeah, she's pretty pissed.
Right, and it is now Hallier's go.
Yes.
Wait, no. Yeah, Hallyr.
So I'll charge at the thing that's in combat with Lorna.
Yep.
Because that makes more sense than using my crossbow. No, we've got more guards coming, don't we, from the other side?
Yeah, so there is 2 guards left in front of you, and 2 guards coming around the corner, and the giant metal woman walking across the walkway towards you.
Okay, so those guards that are in front of us, are they in melee with Lorna?
Yes.
Like, do I... Okay, so they're both in combat.
Well, one's in combat with you.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, in that case, I drop my crossbow, pull out my sword. Crossbow's just thrown to the ground, whip out the sword, and swing at the guy in combat with me.
Yep.
I believe that is a 13.
Which hits.
Hey, this guy.
Wow.
Roll that damage.
P and S of 7. There we go,
Oh.
17.
17. You describe to me how you attacked this man. You haven't killed him, but you've wounded him. How have you wounded him?
Well, I would have taken this out while I was drawing my sword, so it's like an upward slash.
Nice. You catch him along along the front of his body, along his chest.
Yes.
The breastplate.
The breastplate. So the sword comes out, cleaves through the metal of the breastplate, and cuts him across the chest, spinning him a bit, and doing quite a bit of damage. So that was, what was that total? 17?
17, yes.
Just
Awesome.
blood spattering
So this is
across
the one
ground.
this is the one that you shot before that had the arrow in him.
Yes.
So he is
Oh.
now very heavily injured.
Hey, and then I have a second attack
Yes.
because I am skilled. And that is a 12 to hit.
That second one just misses.
Oh, cool.
Right, it is now Lorna's go. Lorna turns to the one that charged her and had lodged the weapon in her side, and just takes another swing at him, connecting heavily with
Yes.
a nice 11.
Ooh.
Adding her mat to that, which is an 18 total. Takes a swing down, and he becomes mush. So you recognize where the jam came from.
Oh, very good.
Yep.
The jam came from this particular guard.
Oh yeah, or at least if it didn't, it did now.
Very similar jam from this guy.
Yeah, and then again, as she pulls her weapon out, she turns over and brings it down overhead on the one in combat with you. Again, connecting with that one. And pretty much hitting his shoulder here and cutting his arm off.
Yes.
Wow, you're just like, just listening to this, and then as soon as you hit the cutting the arm off, yes!
Seems like a loss of limb. Yes.
She's merely a flesh wound. Come at me.
What are you going
And
to do,
he
jam on
drops,
me?
he drops to the ground, drops to his knees, face plants, and he's dead as well. All 4 guards that were guarding the entrance that you were in is now gone. We have 2 more guards that are coming around, and the metal lady. While
Metal
this has
lady.
been happening, Ayakov has been working his magic on the machine.
Fuck.
And has extracted a relatively large capsule filled with all of the ghosts and spiritual
Swirling
essence
energy.
that you saw in the tube before, and he's tucked that into his bag.
Oh shit. He's
and
going to run.
And he's ready to go. He runs up behind the giant metal lady, yelling, "Valeria, hold them off while I leave!" And she just nods to him, turns around, and just starts and runs forward. She charges forward at. Oh no, she runs to engage both you, Hallyr, and Lorna, who are at the front, to stop you from going anywhere. While Makar goes to make his leave.
Okay.
It is now Khim.
All right.
Oh, sorry, and before I say anything else, as Makar runs over the gangway and onto the outer way, running to the exit on the other side, 2 of those servitors that you know come out from the recesses of the edge of the thing and follow him. They're following him.
All right.
Cool. Khim?
All right. Okay, so can I still see Maka?
Yep.
Okay, I want to plant my feet, take aim, and take a shot at his ankles. So he can't run.
Casting brutal shot.
Casting brutal shot. I want to destroy his ankles so he can't run anymore.
Done.
Seems fair.
That's the goal. All right, ankles. 7 plus 7 is 14 to hit.
Okay, the bullet whizzes past Valeria, who can't move fast enough to stop it. Because she's too close to in combat. And you see it heading straight towards Makar until one of these servitors jumps in front, takes the bullet,
Ah.
Damn
and
it!
explodes. And Makar continues on his way.
Okay, he's probably out of
Yep.
view.
Probably
Guard number 2, Dominic finally arrives into combat, running past Makar, and runs into combat next to Valeria. He's finally made it into combat, old man, and that's his action. It is now Hallyr.
Hallyr. I am in combat with a guard still, and
You're in combat with you're just in combat with
just
Valeria.
Valeria.
Dominic is in combat. Is on the other side of Valyria in combat with Lorna.
Alright, well, I'll have to. I can't get out of combat. Really.
You can spend a feat point to parry.
I have 0 feat points left.
Oh, then no, you take a free strike.
Okay, well, I like try to skirt around her without free strikes.
Yeah, that's cool. You
So,
lightly
I
kind of like
separate
slide
from the group a
underneath.
little
You slide in between, like through their legs, and come up on the other side.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
So you did that.
And then I swing.
Yep,
Swinging with my sword. 13.
you hit.
Hey! This guy.
Charge bonus.
Oh, charge bonus. PNS 7 and 12 is 19.
All right, coming up on Dominic. Dominic, what? You don't kill him, but what is your action to do the damage? Describe it to me.
Did I...
You
Like,
hit.
how did I go through their legs?
Jimmy did like the whole
It's more than that. It's 6 plus 5 plus 1 plus 12.
PNS 7.
Oh, sorry, never mind.
So that's the 12 plus.
Oh, I thought you were adding a 12 there. Yep, I'm with you now.
So if I've gone in between the two of them,
Yep.
then I will have my sword in my right arm. So I'll be twisting around to my left and then swinging in sort of a big like roundhouse action, like just basically towards the center of mass because I'm not terribly great with my sword.
Perfect. Okay, and you cut across his belly, not deep enough to get kind of like gut. There's a huge gash across Dominic's belly, like below the breastplate, where like kind of there's more just like kind of weaker leather. You cut through the leather, digging into flesh, and just you see like a burst of blood, but he's still standing. But he's heavily damaged, and he screams out loud in pain.
Excellent! I hit him again!
Get
I
him.
forgot about that.
I miss!
You miss.
Probably.
You slip on the
9.
amount of blood that you were able to withdraw from Dominic in the previous turn.
Who left this jam everywhere?
Best
Yeah.
soldier ever.
Okay, it is now. So that guard is dead. So it is up to Lorna.
on,
Lorna,
Lorna.
seeing her opponent being the other giant metal woman.
Let's do this! Toe to toe.
Like they eye off. It's like a kind of one of those like epic. If there was a camera recording this, it would be like flying around them and getting a full 360.
Yeah.
Two-handed.
Like Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, tight.
She grabs her huge sword, two-handed, and just yells, "Let's go!" and just swings at Valyria. Oh my god. If you no listeners can see this, but Kim is making some very obscene gestures right now. I'm not going to describe it for your tentative ears, your tender ears, but
They're quite
Imagine a great big sword held by 2 strong hands.
yeah.
Can't relate.
Swings in on Valyria. Whoa, connects. Solidly connects. Oh, solidly connects.
Yes, girl.
So, where your bullet had lodged previously in the shoulder of Valyria,
Yeah.
that's where the sword connects.
Just like pierces
into
through her
the-
shoulder.
It's come down at an angle. It's like a big downward diagonal strike,
Yes.
cutting into the shoulder where the weakened metal is, getting in there very deep. So it's doing. What is that? That's 12. Whoa! Okay, that's a lot of damage. Doing that much damage, and also damaging part of the internal mechanical structure.
Ooh.
That is the clockwork vessel. So now let's go roll. Alright, for those in the know, this gigantic strike has damaged the essence chamber, the soul chamber deep within the metallic structure.
Good. It's alright, love. She's just cutting the bullet out for you.
Oh yeah. And then with a huge heave, she like rips the blade out, like it's stuck in metal.
Like boot on the chest, pulls the sword back.
Valyria takes like the brunt of the force, and then just as she gets booted back, she takes like 2 steps back, then like heaves herself back up, and it's her go.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, Valyria takes a swing at Lorna, connects with Lorna, shoving with her giant pole arm, spear tip forward towards Lorna. Piercing through the side, like not like in the middle of the belly, but just to the left. So it's not hitting any like internal organs, but it pierces through the full plate that Lorna is wearing deep into like the side of her stomach, dealing 3 damage to the 2. Okay, so you can see Lorna is heavily injured right now. Still standing, but very, very injured. It is now Kim's turn.
I don't like this.
This is not good. We need Lorna. We
I
actually
think this is
literally
good.
need Lorna. Alright, so I take my stance, I aim through my scope, I aim at Valyria, and I'm going to destroy this bitch.
Do it.
Okay, let's do it. Maybe not 5 plus 2, 7 plus 7 is 14 to hit.
You hit.
Excellent. Brutal shot.
Yeah.
Damage, yep, my favourite. 5, 6, 7, 8, 18 points of damage.
Woo. Okay, so you see the bullet kind of shoot through the area that's already damaged of her body,
Right,
taking out
cool.
some. You see it like leave the other side of her, taking some mechanical shrapnel with it. She is still standing, but again injured. So she's seeing like you can see the body kind of almost like start to shake a little bit as the internal structure starts to be broken down, but she's still standing. Hallyr.
Hallyr will pivot around so he can try to keep an eye on the fleeing man.
Yep.
While doing a backwards swing with his sword towards Valyria's shoulder.
Yep.
Give me.
Cut that out.
Cut that out.
You connect?
6. Yes, that's a definite hit. P and S is 7. Hey, 14 total.
Okay, so with the shot, there's a giant gash down Valyria's body that's been made by Lorna's sword, extended by your gunshot,
Yep.
leaving the essence chamber open. And your sword is able to pierce through the armor, because there's no armor there anymore, it's just open.
Hey!
Hit the essence chamber. You hear, like, as if someone's, like, screamed off in the distance. And then the body just kind of shuts down and collapses.
Hey! Hey, high five! It's very
Yes.
nice.
Dominic is still alive, but he's kind of, like, on the floor, kind of, like, trying to back away. Maka has made it out of the other exit
God damn it!
with the souls.
Keep Dominic alive for answers.
I was going to kill him.
I
I was actually going to kill him.
Before you do
That's
anything
fine.
else, like Dominic's like, wait. I can tell you where he's going. I can tell you what's I can tell you anything. What do you need to know? Let me, please don't kill me.
I raise my sword to his throat and say, speak.
Okay, he lets you know what little he knows about Ayakev, that he works for a man named Abrosim, and that he has been gathering both stolen souls and stolen secrets of the convergence for his master, and that he was tasked with joining another of Abrosim's lieutenants, who is currently gathering information in Volkovaar nearby, and that Ayakev will likely go to the man now to deliver the vessel he took from the machine, containing the souls of Kasparovic, who you saw die, Andre, who afterwards you find out is actually not unconscious in his cell, is dead,
Oh man.
and a few other souls from the village, although the other 5 prisoners in the cells, including Andre's niece, are alive. Shaken, but alive. And I think on that...
Take us to him or you die.
I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is in Volkovaar, but I know he's there. I know he is in Volkovaar. He's meeting someone in Volkovaar.
Hallyr, he's got no use to me anymore.
I have no sympathy for those who steal others' souls. And then I plunge the sword through his throat.
He's like, no! And then he's dead. And Lorna kind of watches on and she's like, okay. She understands what you did. And I think on that kind of melancholic note,
Oh.
Andre!
we'll end this episode.
No.
Tune in next episode for the Dice Initiative, where you'll be meeting the characters of Trent and Phil. Who knows who they could be?
Hopefully not humans.
Oh no, that would be horrible, wouldn't it?